Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have Hotel 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Are we rolling?
Yes.
Oh shit! Howdy doody, howdy doody. Where we going? We going to Chicago, Columbus, Kansas City. Chicago, Columbus, Kansas City, Bakersfield, Little Rock, and tickets CraigConan.com. Touring like a son of a gun. I'm so tired. Also, watch this episode. This one's crazy. I cry. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody cried on the show. And I just tell you all the stuffs, and I'm excited for you to hear. Thank you for liking and supporting. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you in a city near you. Tickets at CraigConan.com. Get the gummies. I follow them. Look it up. Enter discount code Lucy15. Save 15% off. You know what's in them. I love you. Tune in and check out this episode. It's I'll see you soon. Peace. I went to the Korean spa again because I got it like that. Also, even if you don't got it like that, it's $25.
Yeah.
If you're mentally ill, go to the spa. Do you know what a sauna and a steam room does for your soul? You go in there all sad. And you leave sad too, but now you got a boner, don't you? I'm just kidding. No, it is extremely therapeutic. Also, it's good for your mind, body, soul, and sweating out all the toxicity of this realm that even doctors are saying, like, the world's so toxic, you have to do sauna to get rid of all the microplastics and caca. That's pretty dark. But on a bright note, the sauna is just a healer. You just feel good. And I went to all of it. I do them all. You know, I'm going to get my $25 worth. I go to the wet steam room. I go to the dry sauna. I go to the public jade room, the public salt one. I go to the cold plunge. I go to the hot jacuzzi. There's a warm jacuzzi, but in my opinion, who the hell is using that? That's to piss in. I go pee over there. And they also have signs everywhere that say no trunks, no pants, no underwear. And I thought that is so funny. Can you imagine being the one guy wearing underwear in the jacuzzi? And as an employee of that spa, your job is to go up to that man and say, hey, take your pants off. Take off your underwear and let it out. Because you're not supposed to. And I think that is so funny. That is so funny. Hey, show me your balls, sir. Because right now they're hidden. And I went with Emily on her side in the female spa. She said there was all sorts of women waiting to get scrubbed down. Not one man on the male side. I wonder why. Because they're naked. That guy was naked. They had an employee working again, and this guy was fully clothed with slippers on. My guy was naked. Maybe he was hot. I don't know. That's so weird. Like, different employees wear different uniforms, I guess. The naked man. The naked man. Where have I been? Oh, my God. I did the North Carolina. I did Greensboro and Charlotte and then Detroit. And I did a festival there, followed by Niles, Michigan. And Niles was this little tiny shoebox. That was such a lovely experience. And it was just a little trip in the past. Like, the building looked like an old Masonic building. It was an old library. The owner got it for like back taxes and got it for like $500. You guys play the game. Play the game. I found that out. I don't know if he wants his business out there, but too late. What is it? It's good business. So it's like he came up on a property because it was sitting there doing nothing. Made it into a comedy club and a little speakeasy bar. There's two businesses there, and the top floor was a condo. But I got a hotel. I don't do comedy club condos anymore. Don't know if they changed the sheets. And I know comedians. I don't trust them. Dirty people. I trust the comedian as much as I trust the naked spa man. I don't. Detroit was awesome. I was a part of the Motor City Festival, and it was cool to be like the big dog. Like, my name was the biggest on the lineup,
Yeah.
which is awesome. But then also, like, I'd rather do the bigger ones and be below Bobby Lee and Bill Burr. No, but it just felt surreal and cool. All the comics were funny, and yeah, it was just, you could just feel the ooze and the excitement. It felt weird to be on the other end of it because I was on that side for so long, and to where they want to headline and do what I'm doing and many others are doing, but it felt weird, and it felt cool, and I just tell the truth. I'm like, just keep going. It'll happen. That's it, really. Keep your head down, keep working, keep going. Keep praying and being positive and all that jazz, even though it's hard. I got a bunch of cool gifts. Someone gave me this little baby microphone from Marlo. Someone gave me a loaf of sourdough bread, and it's so good.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, my God, it's delicious. I didn't bring the bread out. I already ate a lot of it. It's so good. I gave some to my mama. And then this lady gave me this Tupac painting. She's a single mother of 5, and she gave me like the dopest Tupac painting ever. It also was like 4 foot by 4 foot. I was like, lady, I can't get this on a plane. It's the size of that window. I was like, I can't take a window pane home. Anyway, she shipped it. I paid her for her services. Not nearly enough. I'll probably throw her some more. And she's so funny because she's like, oh, I don't know. I just started. I'm new at it. And meanwhile, her painting looks like fucking Frida Kahlo shit. You're like, okay, lady, you just started. It looks like you've been studying this your entire life. Meaning she's really, really good. And I told her just to put your stuff out there on Instagram because it's amazing. And it'll sell. The art sells itself. Because I say play that angle too, like single mom making a living off selling my art. She's like, I don't want to feel bad. I'm like, your art's good. No one will feel bad. They feel bad when it's bad. Yeah. Like, oh, God, I got to hang. Your shit's dope. Like, I cannot wait to hang that Tupac painting. I have a video of it. We'll insert it here. I don't know how to get
God.
that.
Oh my God.
Thank you. That's
I don't-
what's up.
I don't know how to get it.
I don't know.
I can ship it to you if you would rather.
Dude, this is so fucking sick. Holy shit.
Hi.
Thank you. And just an amazing Tupac painting. And she does so many others. And she's so good. And her name is Jessica Smith, I believe. I only learned it one time. Hang on one second. Let me make sure. Yeah, Jessica Smith. I got it. It's so good. It's so good. I can't wait to hang it. And check her out. Check her art out. Buy her art. It's awesome. It's no pity party there. You're excited to hang it. And yeah, and she was just so sweet. I guess I'll tell the whole tale of how it all happened because I thought it would be so funny. I mean, it is funny. She's like, I'll trade you a hoodie for a painting. And then I saw the painting. I was like, wait, lady, like you deserve way more than a hoodie. Are you crazy? She gave Eric Friedman some gifts too. And then I just ended up throwing her some money because I was like, I can't give you a hoodie for this. It's like, I'll give you a hoodie and you give me a bar of gold, you know? And yeah, I just thought it was so funny. It started off as an honest barter, and I was like, this is worth way more than a fucking hoodie, lady. And we'll tag her and put all her stuff out there. Check out her art. It's awesome. Hit her up. Buy off some shit off to support your local mom and pop. And not Amazon. Unless it's a small seller on Amazon, because then they get a little piece of the pie. And then that shit works if you work it, but who the hell wants to, like anything, who wants to do anything? Boo, your breath is kicking. So went to Motown with Emily. That shit was emotional. Oh my God. It was so cool. Like just the amount of good music they made out of that place just would, if you listen to it, you're going to like well up. You're like, oh my God. They just wanted to make good music for good people with good people, and that's exactly what they did. Now, over 10, 20 years, some people got on some cocaine and got a little crazy, and that happens. That happens. But, R.I.P. Marvin Gaye. And don't do drugs, kids. What else? Oh, so we go to buy tickets and check it out. And I think we're there at like 3:30, and the 4 o'clock sold out, but they have one like at 5:30 or 6, just like later. So we're like, screw it, we'll buy it. So we buy the one for later, because while we're waiting, the tour is given to you by tour guides that sing. They do sing-alongs, and while we're waiting, this lady that sounds like Aretha Franklin starts singing, and we start moving. You know, we're like, oh my god, this is awesome. We get a tour guide with like that. And then I'm in line buying tickets going, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. It was awesome. So then we come back and we get this dude, and he looks like a normal dude, talks like a regular dude, has a few arm tats. I'm just painting the picture, like just like a regular dude. Maybe even has, drinking at a dive bar and seen some action, regular fucking dude. And he talks in a regular voice. So then he gathers everyone around and he starts speaking, and he goes, hi, welcome to Motown. And he like changed his voice, and me and Emily look at each other. We're like, oh no. Like I'm giggling, and then I'm making fun, saying he sound like E40. I actually messed that up. I said he sounded like Movie Phone. Hi, welcome to Movie Phone. And then I met this security guard there, and we were laughing. And then he said he sounded like E40. I got to give the man his credit. But what's crazy is the dude didn't talk like that. And he can sing. All of a sudden, it came time to sing. This motherfucker just opens up. I'm like, voice of an angel. I'm like, why are you sounding like dusted and disgusted? And it was just so funny. And we were just cracking up. We're like, what? I think like he has to give a speech, and that's his performance speech. I don't know. But we were just chopping it up. That shit was awesome. They have Michael Jackson's hat and glove there. And just the history of it. If you're in Detroit, go to the Motown shit. We went to Belle Isle, which is this beautiful little island. We went to the General Motors building, which was made by the same designer as the Bonaventure, where I used to ride up in the elevator as a kid. And it was just awesome. I was posting goofy pictures of Emily, and she got mad. Standard stuff. Hey, boo, that's an electrical cord, miss. She's extra feisty today.
Still pissing?
Pooping.
Oh.
Big fat turds now. Honestly, it's better than the piss.
That's easier to clean.
It's way easier to clean up. It sounds disgusting, but the piss lingers. The turd, you just let it dry out, no problem. I don't even need any spray. Flakes right off. Oh, fuck. There's shit in my life, There's shit everywhere. Well, there's your poop story. Fucking come home to 4 turds by a litter box. I'm like, Emily, you couldn't pick up one of those turds? All is well in my universe. All is well. Louise hated this bit. All is well. What does it say right there? All is well.
All is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Life loves me. I am open and receptive to all the healing energies of the universe.
That's right, bitch. Did you hear that? That's funny to say that after you say such a sweet matches. Yeah, just mantras, man. I be praying, I be breathing, I be doing shit. It's hard. Everything's winning too. Why when you start winning, life gets like a little extra, little curveballs. That shit is wild. It don't matter. We're all gonna die, everybody. Speaking of death, happy birthday to my cousin Bozo, the original. Baby Bozo is in the hole right now, and the original is passed on because of gang violence. And yeah, don't gangbang, y'all. It's dark. Go to the beach. Paint a Tupac painting. Write a joke. No murder. How about no more murder? Let it go. Say what's up to him without animosity. Instead of, what's up, fool? How about, what's up, fool? I don't know. I don't do that world. But I see it affecting a lot of people's lives. And as I make my little jokes about it, trying to make it funny and shit, a lot of people come up to you and be like, damn, my brother's been locked up. He's institutionalized. It's like, you hear, it's It's quite common. It's quite common. You got any institutionalized family members there, Tiger?
No.
You will. I'm just kidding. Yeah. And maybe the government could actually have rehabilitation programs at work like other countries where they give people jobs, tasks, and animals to take care of. And then guess what? They get better. In every study that they exist. They just Googles. They do it in Norway. Fuck, they do it here just in some weird little county where they actually have control over their politics. And every study has shown any violent offender that is introduced with actual rehab, like farming or horses or fucking cats, all of a sudden they stop murdering people. So why don't we do that? But we don't do that. What a wild life. I got notes. I did Fort Worth. Oh my God, so much good Mexican food. And the tamale lady came through again. Holy shit. Nice. Thank you. Mama Luna, let me get these IG handles right. She made the best salsa. That shit is at par with my grandma. R.I.P. This shit was crazy. You meet too many people. I remember Mama. My phone's in airplane mode. I'm like, why isn't it working? It's in airplane mode. Mama Lou. God bless Mama Lou and her business. If you're in Texas, go to Mama Lou's business. Mama Lou Salsa. This lady made the best tamales I had since my grandma. My grandma's from Chihuahua, motherfuckers. I know what I look like. But grandma didn't speak English, straight from Mexico. Grandma had the best food. Mama Lou Salsa. This shit, smoked meat tamales. Fresh salsa, it's unbelievable. Vegan options. I like the pork. I'm not supposed to have it, but I drink dog dewormer, okay? Oh my God, God bless you, because that was some of the best food. When the club gives you chicken tenders, and they're not that good. I was fucked up. Not that club. It was a different club. Just thank you, Mama Lou Salsa. Keep it positive. But also, shout out to all the clubs that have been having me, because freaking Fort Worth Hyena is so nice. That shit is big and awesome. They had a pool table that Seinfeld played pool on. It was fucking cool. They had an arcade area. Like, this shit was nice. And, yeah, just good times, man. Sold out 3 of the 4, and the 4th one was like 10 tickets away. So close to where I almost lied and said I sold out all 4. I'm like, just close. With these 10 tickets. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Greensboro was close. Everything's close to sold out or sold out. Chicago, 3 of the 5 are sold out, and the one's 95% there, and the other's likely to follow. I'll get to see my cousin Poncho. He's from Mexico. He's working in Chicago now. Nice. He's doing logistic. Boo, are you chewing through cables and I'm not paying attention? Yeah. Hang on. I don't want to get to the big note before let me do all the littles. The littles. Motown E40. That shit was crazy. I should have filmed it, but I don't want to make fun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No pants at the Korean spa. Check. That's not the note I want to do just yet. Oh my God, the Karen at the airport that I was rooting for. Dude, I don't know what was going on with LAX, but at this particular gate, normally I actually don't have any problem with the TSA. They're just doing their fucking job. I get it. Nobody, you don't want to touch my balls. I don't want you touching my balls. I get it. It's the devil above you that's going to touch his balls. They got a P. Diddy running the show at TSA. No, today, at this particular day, there was a long line, and they weren't. Normally when there's is that on tape?
Yeah.
Ow. Normally if there's a long ass line, they stop putting you through the cancer cooker and they go, okay, 12 of you go through the metal detector. Let's get rid of this chaos. They do that all the time. I travel every weekend of my life. They do it all the time, and I always wait for it. I pray for it. Ooh, nice. I get to avoid the cancer cooker till I get my record expunged and I could get TSA pre-check. So I'm waiting for the They never come. Also, I ran into my homie Deepak, who's an amazing violinist and magician. Musician. He might do magic too. Who knows? Musician. And he doesn't like the cancer cooker. And you can look this shit up. This shit's not good for you. And they'll lie to you and say it's good. Just like they told you cigarettes is good for you. And on and on and on and on and on it goes. I won't get into the others. And so Deepak's waiting for the pat down because he doesn't like the cancer cooker. And he's waiting there forever. And so long that I beat him. He was in front of me. I said hi from a distance. Then I caught up with him. And I took 20 minutes to go through the system. He's been waiting the whole time. And he was waiting before I even got there. So this fool's waiting 30 minutes just to go through a metal detector. 30 minutes. They just move the plastic. He can go through. No beep beep. Anyways, so I witnessed that. Then I go through and I get through. I get zapped. And they don't molest me this time, thank God. And I go down to the bins where you get your backpack and your shoes and your jacket. And there's 5 or 6 empty bins that's preventing the stuff from coming out. So this older woman, she's not old, but she's older. I'd say 60, 65. And there's 3 TSA guards standing there leaning against the metal door with their arms crossed. And she said, you could do something about this. And I went, ooh, yeah, let's get it. And, it's true. It's true. There's 3 dudes leaning against the wall. And then I see somebody come up to him and be like, hey, there's people waiting at the metal detector that my homie. And I swear, I heard them say, they can wait. So there's 3 dudes with their arms across, leaning against the table, searching nothing, talking shit to this old lady. And he's being an asshole, because I've been an asshole. I know how to be an asshole. We all know how. I know how to get under your fucking skin. Why do you think Emily and I fight so much? She does it too. Tat for tat. And eye for an eye, the whole world's blind. I'm tired of being blind. I'm done. And so the lady says, you can do something about this. And he's being a smartass. He's doing like he's doing this dance. What do you mean? Playing dumb? And she's like, And then he's like, oh, you could do it. Just talking shit, instigating this lady so much to where she goes, let me talk to your supervisor. And I'm happy. I'm rooting for a Karen, bro. I'm like, yeah, get him. Fucking get him. And then she starts talking to him, and she's older, so she's a little bit she's not a 45-year-old Karen where, I'm still pretty, It sounds crazy, but I've been around the block enough. All the same hecklers are all the same age, and I could tell they're getting out of that perfect pretty face stage to the life setting in, isn't it? And that's fine. That's fine. Look at Dame Maggie that just passed. She aged well, didn't she? She used to be a fox. Now she old wrinkly, and she's great. She's getting Academy Awards as old wrinkly. What's so wrong with being wrinkled? Sean Penn's wrinkled. Women still like him. Who cares? Stop doing this with your Botox and shit and your square cubes under your eyes. You see it? Fucking Stallone did it. You're the man. Stop putting cheekbones in your face. Also, cool it on the working out. You look like the Hulk. Anyways, so she's speaking to the supervisor, and they weren't doing shit. It's dude. Also, too, being both, I've been every side of this story. I've been the lazy fuck talking shit, causing shit. I've been the lady saying, hey, this is not right. I've also been the good employee that could just put the empty bins in the empty bin box that'll make everything flow faster for all of humanity. I've done all of them. The fucking flow of humanity guy is the best guy. That's the best version. These 3 fucking assholes weren't doing shit. So she's talking to the supervisor and telling the truth of what really happened. They're standing there man, I guess. They also didn't give a shit, but also were this, I might hear it, And then I walk by and I go, yeah, there's also somebody waiting at the metal detector for 30 minutes. And I heard them say they can wait while they sat there. And he looked at me and I was like, I'm a rat. And I ran. And I ran to the Delta Sky Lounge where I hid out like the rat I was. I'm a Karen now. I've progressed. Fuck them all, you know? The moral of the story, just help. Just help people. And then I grabbed a bunch and I stacked them up and I put them in there. I swear on my life. I got rid of like 6 empties.
Nice.
And then I ratted on the homies. Because fuck them. They're the Hey, I'm not supposed to say that no more. Shh. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's like, dude, we all can do that. Is it Tubi or Tubby? Tubi? Toby. Tubby. Tubby? Tubi.
The channel?
Tubi. Yeah.
Yeah, Tubi.
Tubi. Looks like Tubby.
It does.
If it was Tubi, it should have been Toobi or Y. That's Tubi. Or Tubey. That's Tubi. Fuck the English language. None of it makes sense. Why is this in my notes? Tubi or Tubby? This one just says 29-cent cheeseburger versus 19-cent hamburger. Remember that? Remember that McDonald's special when we were kids?
Oh, yeah.
You get a cheeseburger for 29 cents or a hamburger for 19 cents. Imagine being so poor you got the hamburger. You wanted the cheese, but you're like, I can't do it. That's a dime. Get the cheese, Nana. It's not the Great Depression anymore. There was a cheap bastard that chose the hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
You know there was. You know there was a guy that had 30 cents, and he goes, I'm keeping 11. I'm keeping 11 cents. We got to get out of that mentality, folks. That's dishes in the bathtub mentality. Now I got a big old sink and a whole life full of drama. Ain't that something? I prefer the sink. The tub, I said it wrong. I prefer the Tubi. I prefer the Tubi. Tubby. That sounds like I'm being mean to a fat person. I'm just confused on the spelling. Jesus. Any day now. I didn't mean to do that. Any day. You're coming, we're dying. It doesn't matter. I'm going to shit my cape. I'm going to start wearing the cape just so I can shit it. What do you think about that? I'll fucking quit, man. Thank God I'm funny. Otherwise, I would have killed myself long ago. Who likes to laugh at mental illness? About 10,000 people, apparently. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. It's not that good either. I'm going to get the numbers up. Spread the word. Spread the word. I don't give a fuck. It's funny. People hide that. Oh, I'm on the top 200. No, you're not. No, you're not. Tubi. Brought to you by not this beverage, because my numbers aren't there yet. Now, this brought to you by this, which is kind of in the gray area, so I can't talk about it so good. But Papa didn't raise no bitch. Get your gummies. Good luck finding them, because I can't tell you how, because they might delete me. But I follow them. And the link's there. And enter discount Lucy15. This may help you with depression. I have to say things like that. I talked to a lawyer.
Oh,
it
good.
may you. I mean, I can't say that word.
That. Go bleep that.
Yeah. Yeah. These, you know what these do? These makes life okay when it's not okay. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. No side effects, non-addictive. One could argue that all these empty bottles would say otherwise. Empty. But somebody's smiling over here. So get yourself some gummies. And stop asking me what's in them. I can't say them. I can't say it. Doesn't that say something? Doesn't that say what it is? So just take a leap of faith. Take a picture of ID and just spend the money. You'll get the product. They'll ship and you'll be happy. Your home will be on fire, but you'll be happy. Join Craig Conant in feeling happy while his home burns. Namaste. Is that a good prayer?
Yeah.
I did this text with my cousin on stage because sometimes I feel like people don't believe me, like how wild my family is. And then I thought this was the funniest text. It's not funny, but it's funny. Also, it's hard to find my cousin's phone numbers because they have a different one every other month. Really, guys, give up the burners. Just get a job. Call it quits. I'm tired of this. 6 IG accounts, 6 Facebook, 6 phone numbers. Ooh, see what I did there? I didn't even mean to. See, I said that number.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be bad. 5. Let's go with 5.
Yeah.
5. We're still alive. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I forgot this part too. So my gangster cousin came out to the show in Charlotte. Our cousin lives out there now. She fled the LA drama to buy a house because it's affordable and nice over there and less, gangbang. And so I see my awesome cousin, Luce, and my cousin, Jonathan. But they don't, he didn't tell me, he said put me down +1. And then he didn't tell me it was our cousin. It's like, hey, why don't you tell me? So I go out there, and it's my cousin walking up. And this other lady walks up. And I just assume that's the +1. So I said, hey, what's up? How are you? And I'm actually on the phone with Emily. And the new lady's name was Emily, which is more confusing because my cousin's, his name is Emily, but she's not there. But my cousin I'm meeting, his sister's name is Emily. So it's Emily on the phone, stranger Emily, and Emily family over there. And he walks out, and then I hug my cousin, and I hug her. I go, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Craig. And she's like, oh, I'm Emily. I'm like, oh, my girl's Emily. She's on the phone. She's like, awesome. And then she goes in the show. And then I go, who is that? And he goes, I don't know. But he walked up with her, He didn't tell me. And then, because my cousin Luce, and he goes, that's your +1? I'm like, why didn't you tell me it was Luce, who I've known my entire fucking life? And it was just funny. And then I was like, hey, don't bring no weapons in. They have metal detectors there. And he said, okay, let me, I'll be right back. He had to go stash his weapons. But then he just put the weapon by his belt buckle because when they do the metal detector, it just comes up as a belt buckle. It was just a knife. But he got it in after all that. And I'm just laughing. I'm laughing. So then I see the cousins, and I give them some cash to put on Baby Bozo's books. He's locked up. And I go, here's for Bozo. And then I told Luce, I was like, you make sure it goes to Bozo. He's going to drink it. And then my cousin took Eric Friedman's beer, and I think that's the funniest thing because he kept asking for a beer and it wasn't coming, so he just took it. And Eric's like, I think your cousin took my beer, and I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. What are you gonna do about it? No, okay, order another one. They're free. I'm kind of famous now. It's pretty crazy. You don't have to steal a beer, cousin. I get you a whole bucket for free. I prefer you to eat mushrooms and fight your inner demons and not, people on the street. That's just my thoughts. Oh my God. So then that was in Charlotte, and the next gig's Detroit. So my cousin's texting me, and right before I go on stage, and I get all these texts from my cousin, and I send him photos of us. And I'll insert photo here of him smiling. And then he threw up some signs, and I didn't post those. And he goes, send me those. I go, I don't want to get fucking stabbed for your street beef. I do jokes, motherfucker. Well, the only beef I want is USDA organic, grass-fed, non-GMO. That's the only beef I'm interested in. We all saw what it did to Pac and Biggie. And we lost 2 goats. How about we knock it off? Feels like it got worse. Any day now. Jesus Christ. I got to get that guy on my podcast.
Yes.
That's my goal. That's That's my goal. Come on, Jesus Christ. Let me get the Jesus Christ. Serving Mike 20. Right? That's his name? I fucking love that fool, bro. That guy cracks me up. West Side. No, let's go happy. Let's get happiness. Let's talk about... I might cry on this shit. Let's talk about... There's a lot going on, too. Wednesday and Thursday, I had meetings with the big suits, the biggest agencies in the world. I had meetings with CAA and to give that context to anyone who doesn't understand Hollywood, I had meetings with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. I had meetings with Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Yeah.
Like, these are the biggest of the big. And you can argue either way, who's bigger and this and that. And they rep Bill Burr and this, and they have Tom Cruise, or, you know, like, it's tomato. These are the two apex business agencies to help me get to the next level, to create generational wealth for me and my family and my boy Marlo. That's my only goal. Lay it down for the family. West Side, bitches. And yeah, I mean that. Like, just set it all up. Life insurance policy with compounding interest that you could take loans out on, because I watched some YouTubes. You see that, folks? Yeah. Gold, silver, laundromats, apartment complex, all of it. Just give it, put it behind, put it in safe places to where I can't even touch it. No one can touch it. And it just is for us. And everyone is taken care of. So I'm meeting with the suits to then build this shit, you know? And it's wild, because you know where I started, in the dishes in the bathtub. I had dinner on the toilet sometimes. No, I didn't. All right, I'm exaggerating. But you saw the videos. That's, you know. He knows. He lived in the studio on the other side. And, yeah, so I had a meeting with the biggest big dogs in the world, and they represent, like, my heroes, like Bobby Lee, Shane Gillis, Theo Von, like, crazy shit. It was truly the hardest choice, because they both were, and it was like Entourage. Did you ever watch Entourage?
Yeah.
Dude, literally the same place. Like, they filmed there.
Yep.
Marble, big view of the entire city, just wealth. You're like, oh, they just print money here.
Uh-huh.
They just make money. You see Cameron Diaz walk by. You're like, what the fuck? Just fucking wild, bro. Wild. Just resources. And that's another thing that was sad, because I'll speak on my old agent. I won't name him, but I absolutely loved him, and he was great, and he was a sweet dude, and I would recommend him for anyone. It was just at a smaller agency, and they didn't have resources to where, like, to sum it up, like, I'm funding and producing my own special at this agency. Over here, I probably won't be. They'll take care of it and probably get me on the highest platform. That's the difference. Help. The cavalry is on the way. Winston Wolf is coming. I got me a Winston Wolf. You heard that, lady? I got me an Asian, folks. Can I say these things?
I don't think so.
Who cares? They're on my team, and I love them. I'm not talking shit. Yeah. Like, the people who edit it.
Yeah.
Craig got dropped from the biggest agency. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Look who's back in his own studio. Who cares? Nothing changes. I'm still doing it. No, just that it was sad. And then I even talked to my mentors and shit, and they ought to take the leap. Talk to the man, Bobby Lee. He's always been there for me over the years, and he just is the realest, dude. He already knew what I was gonna ask him. He just said leave him, and he just said it's business. It's show business, right? He's like it's just true. It's true. Like this level of business can take you high to that level, and if you want to go past that, you have to join that level. It's fucking weird and sad, and it is what it is. It's just resources, and but But he had to do it too, and he said it was terrible, and he probably stayed a couple years too long just out of guilt. It's like being in a relationship that you're not happy in, and you both want out, but you don't. You know, it's the same shit. Like, this isn't working. We're holding each other back. At this point, it was good, and we reached the ceiling, and now we need to let go. And yeah, it was just sad, but you know, not so much for me. Just kidding. No, it hurts. I'm a fucking sweetheart. It hurt my fucking heart. But you know, as I get more of this gold, that hurt goes away. No, it's just shit. Like, dude, immediately they'd look at my schedule like, why are you doing this? Here, get rid of this. It's like, these guys are strategy because they have fucking teams and shit. But Bobby said some shit. I forgot. It was so perfect though. Basically, he just said it's just how it is, man. Like, you got to. And then I ended up signing one of the reasons I chose CAA is because they represent Bobby Lee, my man, my mentor, my guy, my OG, and Shane Gillis, and you know, he's been said some shit, and I was like, well, I say some stuff. It's good. It's a good area to be in. Yeah. It's good. It's good. So I felt just safer because I know the knuckleheads and that they represent that I want to be like. Uh-huh. And career-wise, maybe not the neuroticness. I just meant career-wise, and I love Bobby and his career, and I love Shane and his career. And but like, it was crazy. It was just the toughest choice ever. Like, both of them had, bro, they brought me in the room. There's just like 6 people telling me like what they want to do with me and my career and where I can go. And like, you know what I mean? Yeah. This is crazy. I love it. I love it. I'm bringing up my boy. I don't know if he wants some name. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. Bill Dixon. He just worked on Tim Dillon's special. I brought him up in the room. And basically, Bill and I started comedy together. This is why it's so important to realize what your strengths are and triple down on them. I'm a big fan of that. We started comedy together, and he was a good comic and is a good comic. But he's like, I'm more a brain, a director, a writer, a producer. So he quit this to become a production company that produces shit like Tim Dillon's latest fucking special. That's probably going to get 50 million views and getting an Emmy and all that shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He Judd Apatow'd that bitch. And now he's a powerful dude making a shit ton of money. He's responsible for F-Boy Island. He produced, if you look up Bill Dixon's name, he's always cooking. And he's doing what I did. Like, oh, you did Magoobies on a Tuesday? Now we got the full weekend percentage deal. You know, now he played the game and he rose up. It's absolutely mutual respect. And what I'm trying to put down is we started together and we both went different directions, and now we're up here, and now we're going to probably put our pots of gold together and make more gold, you know, and just create. And it's fun and exciting, and it's awesome to see the people you started off with. And you, like, I love him, he loves me, but we haven't spoken. He went, you know, like, it's all love, though. Those are the best friends, too. I don't need your ketchup. You don't need to ask how Marlo's doing. Let's go. Let's create some shit and get some bags of money. And it's all good because it's fun, love, and we ain't killing nobody. No drive-bys, no bombs, no nothing. Just silliness, making people laugh, getting money. And that's what I'm about. And it's so cool to see him rise, too. Dude, that new Tim Dillon, why am I saying his name wrong? I know I fucking love the guy. Look up to him. That new special is so good, and I haven't seen it yet. First of all, it's Tim Dillon, but also it's like a special meets Jerry Springer and Crack Rock. Oh, yeah,
I saw the trailer.
Did you see that? Oh, it came out today, actually.
Oh, okay.
I believe it comes out like right now. That's the first time I'm like, oh, I want to watch this. That doesn't happen unless it's Bill Burr, you know? Well, Tim Dillon's in that category. That guy's the best. But like, it's just like, it's like a special meets meth. And I'm like, ooh, I'm into that. Let's do that over here. Oh yeah, with that being said, I'm pausing on my special and everything because I have to see with the big dogs. Basically, they can solve every problem. Like, take it. I didn't like the price tag. I love the crew. The date was insane. Holidays and traveling. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's stressful for 2 guys, let alone 22 guys and camera equipment and crew. And so we're just pausing. We're reassessing. And when the dust settles too. Also, too, we are basically what's happening is I'm having a rebirth. I'm pumping. I'm not even pumping the brake. I'm pausing, plotting, strategizing, revamping, retooling, relaunching everything. Because I need a break too. I've been doing 58 cities for 5 years now. I'm so tired. Yeah. I'm so tired. So tired. And I got cats and sons. So wait, I said that. Don't manifest. Wait. I want one more child, but in a couple years.
Yeah.
Let me get some systems in place. In 2 years, I want a little girl. I want to have tea parties, you know. And that's fun. Look at God's talking to us right now. Yeah, so we're just, everything's happening. This shit's crazy, bro. Is it weird to watch? You know me this whole time. Is it cool? How does it look over there?
It feels like overdue. Like you've been ready and now it's happening.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's great.
Yeah. I could just cry.
Hard work pays off.
Except I'm going to need a new flannel. This cat's destroying this one. Life's not all that great. No, it's crazy, man. I get a little emotional. Yeah, because you start off just doing open mics and actually paying money. You pay $5 for 5 minutes. And you perform in front of 4 to 12 comics and maybe 2 schizophrenic homeless men. It's not the best time. It's really hard.
And one of those was a comic, right?
Yeah, and he's dead now. I think he killed himself. Scotty Barron. He was on the Letterman show in like the 80s. And then I met him with when he wasn't. I met him with a shit stain on his shorts, and he was homeless and had a guitar with 2 strings that was barely playable. And he sang this song, I Want Jen to Be My Friend. It was about Jennifer Aniston. And I was like, this guy did Letterman? Wow. Imagine that, your first open mic. It's a schizophrenic homeless comic with shit on his shorts. I was like, this is a dark world. I'm in. I remember I talked about Tupac. And I got 1 laugh, and the rest is history. Damn, that's crazy. I made it, folks. How does it feel? I feel the same. I feel like the rug can be pulled from underneath me at any moment. I feel like oddly, I don't deserve it, even though I know I do. I feel lucky because it doesn't happen that often. And for it to happen to you, what you had to do to get it. And the amount of friends that die along the way. It's crazy. And no matter how you're feeling, they just, you just got to make them laugh. I remember Eric Myers died, and I had to do 6 shows, headlining 6 shows. And it was like my first time there. And I was new to headlining. And I just did it, you know. Man up, pussy boy, and get the job done. I am a savage. I like that. That's crazy. That's unfortunately what it takes to make it. I really believe that. Because you see people like, oh, I don't feel good. I can't do it. I'll perform with the open sore on my dick. I don't care. I'll get the job done. So what? My home's on fire. And my soulmate and I are going through it. I'll be funny tonight. Odds are I'll be funnier, which is crazy. This is an interesting episode. The Joker. No head meds. Nothing. Raw dog and life. They tried to get me on fucking... I think it was like 4 or 6 pills. I forgot. It was a couple 2 antipsychotics, 1 antidepressant, and speed, Adderall. And I said, I love Adderall. I said, excuse me, doctor, but you're an idiot. And I left. And I was like, God damn it, I should have took the Adderall. I think I need to do combo like 3 times in a lunar cycle and puke whatever the rest is in me, you know? I'm tired of looking at OnlyFans. I don't want to. I don't want to. You see one fat ass and you're like, let me click that. Crazy. Took this notebook. Didn't even have to steal it. They gave it to me. Took this pencil too. Gave me a book. Everybody made a book like for me, about me. Honestly, that felt weird to turn down. Like I turned down LeBron, dude. You know what I mean? Like you're like, I'm sorry. I've never had these problems. This is the best problems ever. How to equate it? I'm so old school. Like I had Pamela Anderson and Carmen Electra after me, and you just like this. What? What? Who's the new ones? I don't know these new cats.
Sydney Sweeney.
I don't even know who that is.
What?
Is she pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who's the other Sydney Sweeney?
I guess Anna de
Justin
Armas.
Bieber? That's a dark one. I'm sorry, Justin. Good luck out there. I know they got you and you're all fucked up. Good luck. Okay, so Sweeney and who?
Anna de Armas.
Okay, man, fuck that. Pam Anderson, Carmen Electra. Google it. Cindy Margolis.
There you go.
That's that old school shit. That's that dial-up titty right there. That's that motherfucking dial-up titty. That's the best titty. That's what I grew up with. Took 45 minutes to see one tit. And you waited with your dick in hand. And you got a little bit more with the noise. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, nipple. Then your dad catches you and you're like, God damn it. The dial-up. What you put the computer in the kitchen for? How am I supposed to whack it? Mad at him. He doesn't look at you for a while. It's awkward times. What are you going to do? But you remember that 1996 Pam Anderson VHS. Now I'm friends with her ex-husband. What a world we live in. What a world we live in. What a world. I met him. I said, I've seen you before. Maybe, yeah, speaking of that, so let's talk about this podcast. So we're to be absolutely clear, we're just pausing, hitting a little pause and relaunching, revamping, rebirthing. And maybe Sir Tommy Lee might be my first guest. So I'm bringing in the cavalry. We're getting a showrunner and booking out guests and getting big dogs, and we're just, just leveling up in all capacities. And rebranding, relaunching is time, energy, and work, and it's just hard. And so we're just going to do a little pause on the current release of new episodes, and we're going to be re-releasing the greatest hits. So we're going to do like highlight reels of Bill Burr, and I'm actually going to watch the episode and do a little intro and make fun of myself, like, shut your mouth, Craig. Like, so we're going to do the greatest hits and highlight reels and explanations of like a little recap of what's going through to keep the content coming. And then once we reset design, relaunch, rebirth, rebook, then we're going to do a big like new hard launch, kind of like how people get remarried or something, Yeah. It's just a lot of work, and I'm crying, I don't give a fuck. We're savages. This is how it is. What are you gonna do? Not make them laugh? Then I'll be more sad. Yeah, this business is crazy, and it's cool. It's so cool to have made it. Yeah, I mean, I looked at me up on the CA. I got you, Gucci. Okay. All right. I Googled me on CAA's website. It was fucking Craig Fergus. I need a gummy. Jesus, what is happening here? It went from Craig Ferb. They got one of the, speaking of fur, hairball. It was my name, Craig Conant, Craig Ferguson, and then Damon Wayans. Like, this is the comedic roster.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty fucking crazy. Damon Wayans calls me Rat Trap because I stepped on a rat trap.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. I grew up watching him. Now he calls me, hey, Rat Trap. I said, what's up, homie? The clown homie don't play that. Bam. He's a homeless guy that drank his own piss. I was like 7 years old. I was like, this is awesome. That guy's drinking piss on TV. That's a show. Fire Marshal Bill, And then the OG, remember when Jim Carrey was a woman with the hairy armpits? Sheila, I think, was her
Oh,
name.
no. I don't remember that one.
Oh, man. I grew up on that shit. Yep. Now I'm on the same roster at these fools. Jim Carrey drank too much ayahuasca. I think he quit. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Good for him. He's free. He's free. He said that famous tweet. Quote. Everything's tweeted. I wish everyone can become rich and famous and get everything they want to see that that's not the answer. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, I'm literally getting everything I want, and it is fulfilling to a certain extent, but all the happiness still comes with work you have to do within. It's never external. That's what I'm learning. It's really annoying because you're like, woman, make me happy. And then it's not, it never will. It's you. It's all internal, and it's hard, and it's work. And I am lazy. I like gummies and mushroom and cheeseburgers. And I'm not going to say the last one. I like stuff. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to exercise, do yoga, and not eat cheeseburgers? Boring. Boring. Marlo's back. How long have we been rolling?
An hour and just about an hour.
Nice. That's perfect. Well, as my son's back from his walk with my sister, Super Tia. Yeah, that was quite the episode. An emotional roller coaster, but it's all good. It's all happy. Like, it's wild, and it's hard, and it's life, and it's happy, and it's everything. You can't. I'm signed to the big dogs now. I got a whole team of sharks, and we're gonna plan, plot, strategize, and bomb first. That's Tupac. But yeah, just revamp, relaunch, higher echelons, get that money, take care of my family, get my boy a condo in his name, you know, and under trust, protected, and just play the goddamn game and set it up. And it's all happening, and I love you all. I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna do a brief pause on the current ones, relaunch in about a month with all new guests, new production, just shine it up. And until then, enjoy like Bill Burr and Ralph Barbosa and my family and my gangster cousins with some commentary from me saying, how'd I miss that joke? You know what I mean? And I love you all. I appreciate y'all. Rate, review, like, subscribe, share my shit. Much love to you. God bless. Peace. Hello. Is there anybody in there?